Wasn't wasn't such a good night last night, was it? Machines were machines were not paying at all. Shit. I spent too much money that I had that that I could afford to lose. That's money I could afford to lose. I actually had a budget of how much money I was that I wanted to lose. Yeah, I'm not going back to that casino anytime soon. It just didn't have a shot. There's no way that was 92 to 95% payout. No way. Not the way these machines were. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Really not. I'm really not. See, in order to get, see, this is where I have to go on Monday. I have to go to LabCorp. LabCorp. And I have to go to LabCorp. And then I have to go to that. Yeah. Pretty much I have to go to those places. You know? I forget what game. Couldn't get on certain games and didn't really matter. Didn't really matter. Didn't really matter. Because no matter what I say and do, I'm in the wrong. When I say what I do, I'm in the wrong, and people feel like, well, he lost this type of money. Um, was it from his bank account or was it not from his bank account? Can he afford to lose his money or can he not afford to lose his money? Who knows? You know? Personally, like, Fridays and Saturdays is not the best time to go, or the weekends. For some reason, like, it just, it's just not happening. But that's the name of the game, gambling. Even with the craps, there was a there was a 50-50 shot that the guy was not gonna hit that 10. There was a 50-50 shot that he was not gonna hit that 10. And they eventually threw that guy out. I don't know what he was doing, but it wasn't throwing the dice the right way. As I was walking out of the casino to the Chinese bus, they arrested the guy. He must have done something illegal on the table. Tell you the truth, I really want to get the gym the gym game. Yeah. Well, the 10 is actually harder to hit than any other number. The gym job, I'll know by this week if I get it or not. Now, if I get that job, every other job is off the board. I don't know. I don't know. I'll know by this week if I get hired by Planet Fitness. But then again, I could be working at LaGuardia, but this other one is going to take about 3 weeks. This other one will take about 3 weeks. If I get the gym job, I'll be working out every other day. Because I have like no excuse not to work out. I have no excuse not to work out. Do people understand that when he got in trouble, that was a police thing, that it wasn't a real 13, 14 year old? That they, that they, that they trapped him? He thought he was talking to a real 13, 14 year old on the computer when he was talking to undercover cop. And the only reason he did, the only reason he didn't go to jail is because he doesn't have the mental capacity. He doesn't have the capacity. He, he doesn't have the capacity. You know, and he would have done. He would have done bad in jail. But he didn't have that mental capacity, and I'm pretty sure his father got him off, not his mother. We really don't know. We really don't know who his father is. We know his mother's kind of nuts, but we don't really know about his father so much. But I can see where he gets the whole autism thing from. I knew who his father is. His father's. I think his father's smart enough to stay away from him and his mother, because you know his father doesn't want to have anything to do with him or his mother. You know, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. One circumstance changed your whole life. One circumstance changed your whole life of how you do things in life. But you know something? Elizabeth Smart, she was molested by somebody that thought he saw Jesus and thought he could like get her to like follow him and change her and stuff, and she was smart enough to like see right through it. She was she was smart enough to see right through it. She could have been dead. The whole Elizabeth Smart thing. She could have been dead. Yeah, she could have been dead. Elizabeth Smart. You know, I ain't begging people for money. Not doing that. You know, it just is what it is. You know, I read the comments, what people write, and by me not coming home, my wife always thinks I'm like cheating on her with another woman, a dirty woman, and she always thinks that I'm lying about everything I do. It just I need to get I need to get out, and I can't be home all the time. Why did I play any Link games? I played I played Dragon Link at the end. Frankie should have paid out better. I didn't have enough to play a lot of Dragon Link. Frankie was probably the best. Frankie was probably the best paying game all night that did not pay. We had that. We had a whole bunch of line hits. One okay bonus, but I don't know. Didn't seem to pay like how it should have been. I still like the new Frankenstein better than the old one. I still like the new Frankenstein game better than the old one. Do I think that every casino is different? Of course. They're not all the same. How about showing us the dirty women we never see them? There's no dirty woman to talk about. It was a shit show. But that's how it is on the weekends. Unfortunately, that's how it is on the weekends there. Oh, she ain't right about that, but she's not right. She's not wrong about many things. She's not wrong about many things. She wasn't wrong about my bag. She's not wrong about certain. She's not wrong about not hanging out with certain people. You know. Yeah, I don't live a secret life. I don't live in, I don't live the secret life like people think I live. I don't live the secret life like people think I live. I'm on here most of the time if I'm not working. I don't live this I don't live the secret life like people think I live. Yeah, Wendy was terrible too. Kept on teasing the bonus. And usually Wendy get at least one or two bonuses on there. The main chief was horrible. Every game, every game was like every game was like kind of shitty. Every game was kind of shitty. Like the main reason why I'm not hanging out with him is not cause I don't have the time. It's just too damn cold. Couldn't get on Firelink. Couldn't get on Firelink yesterday. It was too, like, just too packed. I didn't win anything. I did not win anything. I didn't win anything. It was a losing night. It was a losing night, but I knew how much I was going to spend. And I did not spend my budget. I came close, but I did not. I won points, yeah, but not the same as going to Atlanta City. Atlanta City, you have a chance. There, you don't have a chance. The Indian casinos, you know? You really don't have much of a chance. Yeah, but I'm not even worried about that. I already paid my rent. Yeah, I already paid my rent, and that stream that happened last night was originally supposed to happen on the 10th of the month. So, yeah, it's unfortunate nothing beats Vegas. I have no idea. It ain't no 92, 95% like people think they are. Well, tell you the truth, I won't be making any trips out. Tell you the truth, I won't be making any more trips to the casino anytime soon anyhow. Too damn cold and got some sleep. Just too damn cold. No, not really from Wind Creek, no. The Resorts World is even worse than Wind Creek. Resorts World is even worse than Wind Creek. That's even worse than Wind Creek. It's I can't say it's better because there's no way it's better. Am I going to sleep soon? Who knows? Yeah, but you know what? You know what? Nothing for nothing. I could lose a lot. I could lose. I could lose a lot more money quicker there than 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 in Wind Creek. Because their machines are even worse because it's run by the lottery. It's not run by it's not run by the state and stuff. It's run by the lottery. So it's even worse. That's because it's a racino next to a racetrack. So it's run by a lottery. Yeah. Until they change it. Like I said, I won't be back at that casino anytime soon until they change it. You got no shot of winning it in there. Even if you're not high one. You just want to wear socks. Socks keep your feet from getting frostbite. It protects your feet. You're supposed to wear socks. Socks and underwear are very important to have. The Monopoly Go Harry Potter's ending soon. Dave's birthday's coming up too. Oh man. You know, usually I do the best games of the stream, worst games of the stream. But that was such a shit show yesterday. I can't really say what was good and what was bad. I thought they were all bad last night. Yeah, I'm not worried about bouncing back. No, I did not play anything off stream. It doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't matter if it's on stream or off stream. that type of night, it's just like there was just nothing going on. Oh, that's entertainment for you right there. I can't just do $200 and just gamble. It's not it's not feasible for me, especially if because I'm not going every day and spending just $20 in the casino. I'm not going $20 spend. Not going every day to spend $20 in the casino or $10 in the casino and just go home. Not doing it. Stupid. It's just stupid. I personally think it's stupid. 200 is not that bad. 200 is not that bad, but if you're a streamer, no streamer spends no streamer spends less than 200 in the casino. Not even the ones that upload the videos and just show you their wins. No streamer, nobody that is doing a channel is spending less than $200 in the casino, and only showing your bonuses and your wins. No streamer, no streamer. You can take every single channel that does this, and not one single channel is ahead. They're all in the negative. They're all in the negative. They're all in the negative. Nobody's a winner. The only one that seems to be winning is the casinos. I never expect to win. You know, Dave knows. Dave knows he plays video games. He knows what's going on. Oh, I just needed to get away. I just needed to get away from the craziness of like going on job interviews and going home and you know the craziness of what's going on. Video games don't really cost that much money either. Well, I've been reading a lot lately too. I've been reading a lot lately too. Well, that was money I could afford to lose, I guess. Because I already paid all my bills for the month, and I already paid my rent. So that was money I could afford to lose. And I already got a lot of food for the house. So guess that was money I could afford to lose. I don't know. No, I don't like pickleball. Yeah, I don't like pickleball. But I knew how much I was gonna spend last night, and I did not go into my full amount. I had a number I was gonna spend, and I did not go into that number. I knew I was gonna go over the 900. That was a given. But I didn't go into the number I was actually gonna spend. But I don't feel bad for going out and spending money and stuff because I'm just gonna work more anyhow. I'm just gonna get more work anyhow. So I don't feel bad for getting out of the house. I know what time it is. It's 10:40 a.m. It's early in the morning, Sunday. I just need to get out of the house. I don't want this to go to feel like I'm in the wrong all the time because I'm more worried. Like I know what my priorities are, and driving is not a priority for me. Paying my rent every month and having food in the house are priorities for me. And I have both of them. Eventually, it's gonna warm up. You know, it's been so crappy with the weather. It's like eventually it's gonna warm up. It's just the weather's been shitty. Eventually, it's gonna like the weather's gonna break, but it doesn't look like anytime soon. Two for one slushy outside? No, not for a couple more weeks. When the weather's this cold, I don't think it's gonna really do anything outside. The weather can't the weather can't be this cold and actually snow. It has to be a little bit warmer than this outside for it to actually snow. Somebody threw a super chat? No, that's not a super chat. I was about to say that's a super chat. Too early for that. Too early for that. It's a new month. Too early for that. Too early for super chats. Yeah, once I get paid from YouTube, I'll be taking my wife out, or I'll still be taking her out. I'll still be taking her out for Valentine's Day. Who knows? You don't sleep. It's Jello. You ever had Jello shots? Those are good. Jello shots are good. The Royal Rumble yesterday wasn't that bad. I thought the AJ Styles Gunther match was okay. The Royal Rumble matches weren't that bad. Um, Super Bowl next weekend should be pretty good. I watched the whole Royal Rumble on Stream East app yesterday. It was pretty good. They shut it down for a little bit, but then they brought it back up. Not bad, Joe. So tomorrow I gotta drink a lot of water. How do you only get 3 wings? You gave away the other 3 wings to Frank? How you only ate 3 wings? You gave 17 away from to Frank. I like Buffalo Wild Wings. Don't get me wrong. And I also like Dallas BBQ. I mean, those wings they get messy, but it's still a pretty good deal. So no matter what happens, no matter what I say, I'm not gonna get the same amount of people in my chat as the next person because people like a good shit show. They don't like they don't like they don't like stuff they don't like stuff that is not a shit show. So the more hilarious you are, and the more stupid shit you do, the more people are gonna watch you. It's just how it is. Doesn't matter if you're rich or poor. It matters like how much of an ass you can make of yourself. People love train wrecks. Why do you think that guy that has the tallest seat on his head, Ice Cream Man, does so well? The only difference is, I think, the only difference is I Show Speed, right? I Show Speed is more entertaining than anything else, and he is doing a lot different than anybody else does. You know, he does a lot different than what he does. Doesn't have many calories. 90 calories. That's it. Yeah. I do like I Show Speed. I think I Show Speed is a good channel, but I feel like he takes a lot of risk. You know, he takes a lot of risk, and he's kind of a daredevil. That's not bad. Yeah, they didn't have sugar free Joe when I went. But I do like I Show Speed. I do like what he does. I do like the message. I do like the message he's sending. The new Louis Vuitton building. Oh, that'll be one that gets a little bit warmer. IShowSpeed has a whole production company. Yeah, I mean he spends a lot on his production. Every time he does a tour, he's got a manager, he's got a production team, he's got an assistant, yeah, camera guys, and everywhere he goes, all the food he eats and activities and stuff, he spends a lot of money. Security, he has a lot of security too. He needs a lot of security. It's kind of hard not to talk about him when he just does such stupid stuff. Is he the richest live streamer in the world? Probably. Because Mr. Beast doesn't go live. Mr. Beast does videos, but he doesn't go live. Ever. I don't know about that. Yeah, IShowSpeed is not even. He's not in the top 10 for the richest live streamers in the world yet. He's getting there. He's getting there. He's not there yet. He's I know he's the first African or black person that has over 50 million subscribers. That means everybody else is either white, Spanish, Chinese, or whatever. But they say he's the first black person that has over 50 million subscribers. He does per stream. He does over 1 million views. I mean, he's got such a following, and he has his production team, his manager. Like his tours. His tours are crazy. Well, it's hard work. It's hard work that he entertains, but he's not streaming every day. He streams a good amount of time, but he doesn't stream every single day. He's a live streamer. He's a live streamer, but not a content creator. It's totally different. Two different. It's two. It's totally two different things between being a live streamer and a content creator. It's totally two different things. What people understand. Content creator is when you're making content and you're uploading. You're uploading to like YouTube and stuff. Live streaming is when you go live and you have something to talk about or you're doing activities and stuff. It's totally different. It's tougher to be live than to do actually videos and to do videos and stuff. It's tougher to be live because you have to like have content to talk about and you have this stuff to do and it's just not easy. Just not easy. It's not easy to do most of the time. Oh yeah. Yeah, so this is our morning stream. We'll most likely be live later on. This is just our early morning stream. I just wanted to get things off my chest because I felt like, I read some comments and I just wanted to get things off my chest. That's all. Yeah, I should speed he live streams, 3, 4, 5 hours straight. Yeah, I try, but I'll be live later on sometime. I just can't. I don't have the time to hang out with the guy. I don't have the time. It's just not the right time of the year to do anything. It's not warm enough outside to like stay outside and do stuff. So we'll be back on later today. Have a good morning. Thanks for watching. Ross Says What. All right. And enjoy your morning. Thanks for watching.